Good morning, good morning. Let me get this chat up. I can talk to you today. Let's see, I'll squint here, yous. I'm going to do my nails. A beautiful colour for the beach. Look, it's this one. I've not used this one yet. This one, oh, I've got hair on my ring. That sounded wrong. I'm not even going to repeat what I said there. I'm not even going to repeat what I said there. Right, let me get the chat up. This one is called, what's this one called? Underworld. Underworld. By Barry M. Barry M does the best nail polishes, in my opinion. There we go, I've got his up. Bailey, good morning, lovely Bailey. Good morning, good morning. I've got my clippers for my nails. Because I can't have them long. I can't have them long. Or I can't work, I just can't work with them. But one's the best? The ones. So I'm excited for, in fact, today I've got 2 videos to do today. So after this, I've got 2 videos to be done. One will be up today. That will be a lovely Liv's video that she's chose for, because she's a gold member. A gold member. That's like Austin Powers, eh? Sky! Good morning, Sky. Good morning. And then I've got another one to do. Good morning, lovely Michelle. Good morning, good morning. How are you this morning? I don't know if there's any... It doesn't sound as if there's any glue in this. Or this. Sammy, good morning, lovely Sam. I don't know if I've got any... Right, it sounds as if there's a wee bit in here. I've been doing my route. After I do my videos and stuff like that, I'm going to pack a bag. I'm going to take some towels, because it doesn't matter how cold it is, I'm going to be in the water. You're in California. Oh, one day I want to go there. Oh, belly dancing class, guy. I've got a belly dancing skirt here. Wait a minute to put this nail on, I'll show you. I've got a belly dancing skirt. I got that in Animal Kingdom in Disney. Can't mind how much it was. It wasn't cheap. Nothing in Disney's cheap, mind you. I've got squinty again there. That's better, isn't it? Yeah, that's my wee belly dancing skirt. Right, you two, stop doing trampy stuff right in front of me. My bloody eyes. Jack Russell's. For goodness sake. Look, she's a tramp, guys. She's an absolute tramp. Look, get down. Off the nails, Poppy. Poppy's causing mayhem. Oh, open-minded. Thank you. I done my hair last night. My hair needed to be bleached last night because the roots were pretty bad. I didn't leave the bleach on long. I don't leave it on long because my hair would just fall out. So I done my hair last night because I'm going to the beach tomorrow. We're off to the beach. We're leaving about 10 o'clock in the morning because we want to have a fish supper with these. But no, open-minded, Poppy is far from innocent. Poppy is an absolute tramp in this town, is Poppy, and braising about it, doing it in front of me. Sometimes mothers just don't want to see that kind of thing happening. Do you know what was weird this morning? Oh God, I've not put that on right. Oh, I've not done that right. I need to pull that nail off. See, I've not done it right. Know how I took yous down to the old house yesterday? Right, Sophie hasn't watched my video and she was dreaming about the old house last night. I says to her, that is weird, I says, because I took everybody down to the old house yesterday. And it's the first I've been down there in years. Rebecca, good morning, lovely Rebecca. Thank you very much. I done my hair last night. I done my hair last night. Look, I've got to look good for the beach. Got a beach. I've not got the beach body. So, I have a beach face. That'll just need to do me. I'll just need to be content with that. I'm wanting to get lots of seashells for my garden, so I'll be taking a bag with me for seashells, and I better take big coats because it'll be bloody freezing. It'll be absolutely freezing at the beach. I don't care. Do you know, it's been so long since I've been there. I'm excited. So I've Google mapped the whole route. We might get lost, but we've got plenty of petrol. So if we get lost, we get lost. Right, so I'm doing my nails. I want them to be beach-like. And these, look, it's got fishes and seahorses and all that on it. Look, isn't that great? So it's for the beach. Skye, it's been so long for me. The last beach I was at was the Croatian beach.
That's me one.
Right, darling, have a nice day. Bye. Right, I've run out of glue in that one. That's Pierre away to uni. Right, we've run out of glue. Right, let's see if we can find some bloody glue. You know, I should have had this. There's my camera though, I need my camera. I'm never prepared for nothing really. I just kind of wing it. Is there any glue in here? Do I have any glue in here? I might need to go into the bedroom to get more. Right, I need to go into the bedroom. I'll be back in a second. Get more glue. Got glue. There we go. Got it. Right, I can put them in the bin. Pierre's doing great. It's called Silver Sands Open-Minded. Silver Sands. You can Google map it. It's a beautiful wee beach. And as I say, it's been years. Pierre's doing good. He's a bit stressed though, Skye, truth be told. He's a wee bit stressed, but I think that's just university and stuff for him now. See, he's doing a lot of things. He's doing his university, he's doing his driving lessons, he's got his studies. So, you know, I think it's quite a lot for him. So he is a wee bit stressed. Open-minded. It must be about 20 years. 15, 20 years was the last time I was there. A very long time ago. And I've been desperate to go to the beaches. So see tomorrow when we're at the beach, if there's any really nice shots of us. Going to take screenshots. Because I'll have these on my phone. I won't be able to take pictures. So if there's any really cute, if I look cute, please take a screenshot. I can put it in my profile picture. Look, there I am. Oh God, look, see there, I've done it again. Never fails. Never fails. Glued my fingers together. There we go. I'm always at my hot mess. You want to see me trying to get eyelashes on, not the metallic one, the magnet ones. See, normal eyelashes. I've got the eyes glued. Joanne, good morning to you, lovely Joanne. Thank you for coming in. I'm doing my nails this colour, look. It's for the beach. It's got seahorses and all sorts of stuff on it, so. He's very stressed, and I wish I could help Skye, but, you know, and I've said to him, if there's anything I can do to help him, you know, obviously I'd love to, but it's just so much for him. Thank you very much, Open-Minded, yeah, for my petrol and stuff like that, you know. I don't mind though. I mean, I love these. I'm taking these there. I want to take these to nice places. There's a wee place before Silver Sands, and it's called Lane Killins. And I remember going there years ago, it must be about 20 years, something like that I was there. And that's another kind of like wee seaside town. But the thing about that place is it's probably long gone now. It used to have a beautiful wee antique store, Sky. Pip, my lovely Pip, good morning, good morning. I hope you managed to get a few hours sleep last night with the wee fella. Yeah, this place had it was like a kind of antique shop, but it also sold crystals. It sold witches stuff. See if you're into Wicca, like cloaks and gypsy skirts and all that. Oh my god! Look, I hope it's one of these. See, I've got a wee bit of cash. We'll go to Lincoln's and see if that shop's still there because it was a great wee shop. I know, Sky. See, once he gets a job and settles down, do you know what I mean, he'll be fine. But it's a lot for him. And I can't help him and nobody can help him. There's something he's got to do himself. But I can see him stressed and I hate it. I hate seeing him stressed out. You know what I mean? I love him so much. And I'm dead proud. I'm proud of all my babies. All my babies make me proud. And wee Sophie, isn't it great that Sophie's getting out with me? Bearing in mind last year at this time, Sophie was in a bad way. Look at her now, she's out and about with her mum. We're out gallivanting. Watch out, Silver Sands, tomorrow. I know there's a toilet there at Silver Sands, and I know it's a toilet like you don't want to sit on the toilet pan. It's that kind of toilet, you know, that you can smell the urine before you even enter the place. It's that kind of toilet, but see if you need to go, you need to go. But I won't be sitting, I'll be doing the hovering technique that ladies have, we've all done the hovering technique, haven't we? No, I'm not sitting in that. Catch all sorts of stuff. Does he, Pip? Oh, Amanda sent me a lovely wee video and it's like a map, but it's got water inside it, right? And it's got like fishes, octopus and sharks and stuff like that, right? And she gives him tummy time on it. He doesn't really like tummy time. But then she stands him up and she goes, dee 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 dee, splashy, splashy, splash, like that. And you can see his wee leg, he's doing that. He's actually doing it. Like, splashy, splashy, splash. Oh, God. I can't wait to take him up the swimming and show him off. This is the child. The grandchild, yes. Because see if they start talking about him, I'm like, oh, we could have a 30-minute conversation of me just boasting. Some people must be like, I wish she would shut up about that grandchild. No, I'm not going to. I'm going to talk about him all the time. Is he, Pip? Yeah. I know, open-minded. I hate seeing him that stressed. Wonky Donkey, good morning. See, I love your name. I do love your name. Have you sent me a Pip? I'll need to check. See, I'm never on Twitter. The only time I'm on Twitter is when I'm putting videos on there. I'll be putting 2 videos. Well, there'll be 1 video coming up today and then I'll schedule the other one for tomorrow. Because I've been out and about, so I've been out everywhere. Oh, my wee pie last night was banging brilliantly. I had my Scotch pie and I had it with oxo gravy and I had some of the lovely potatoes. It was a beautiful dinner last night. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And the pastries. Going, both of them. 2 pastries. I said I wouldn't and I did. That's okay, my lovely Pip. That's all right. Yeah, sometimes Facebook can be... You do... See, the thing is, guys, see when it's your baby, it's different. You've got a different feeling altogether. It doesn't annoy you. You just love them no matter what they're doing. Did you, Pip? Yeah. See, I don't really go into Tesco much because it's a wee bit more expensive than Asda, and you know what I'm like, I'm a broke bitch, so I'm usually in Asda. But I thought I'd take you to Tesco. Yes, imagine me going right through the whole shop without my mask on, just like this. Just going right through the shop, no mask. I didn't even notice if anybody was giving me the dirty look. They might have been, and I was oblivious to it. Oh no, open-minded, open-minded. I'll say extra prayers tonight. I hope it's not going to be bad. See, my dad's still testing positive, and that's been a while. He's had to get antibiotics, because he's got, I don't know if it's because he's got COPD. So the doctors gave him 2 lots. I think the doctors gave him penicillin and amoxicillin and something else. My dad's got. With me, I wasn't well for like 3 weeks. 2 weeks of that I was really no well, and then 1 week wasn't too bad. But I hope it's not going to be a right bad dose. Some people are fine. See, do you know? I was a bit raging. See, when I had it and I was look online and people are going, "Aye, I've had COVID. I had a slight tickle in my throat." I was like, me and Peter were going to be here like a couple of zombies. See, if I was going to the toilet, I'd be making that noise. And then Peter would come out of his room, he'd go into the kitchen going, It was just like the night of the living dead in this house. It was just all that, remember? I was going to go out and paint some black crosses on my gate. Unclean, unclean. 8 children. 8 children's a handful. 8 children. Yeah, Pippa, I think Amanda's the same. See, I think Amanda, like what I had been bloody saying to the midwives, you know, the baby was a huge baby, £10, 10 ounces he was. And Amanda had to be sectioned. So I think with Amanda's second, we'll need to keep a close eye on her, because she might need to be sectioned again. As I said, oh God, see, that's way too much glue. Our other half, he's a big tall guy, do you know what I mean? So obviously the baby's taken after his dad. He's taken after his dad in looks, right? But he's taken after his mother in nature. He's a wee terror. I love him. Would you, Pip? Yeah. See, I think Amanda's going to need to think about that. I mean, every woman that has a child would love to give it all natural, yes. No painkillers whatsoever, just natural birth. No, no. See if you can get help, do it. But I mean, what is the point? What is the point of suffering? The only one that was like with me that was a wee Amanda. I mean, that she was 3 hours. I couldn't believe that I was having a baby in 3 hours, because I was 18 and a half hours solid labour with Soph, but I was getting labour pains a week before that, so they had me in hospital watching over me with that, because I was only 36 weeks, and then at 37 weeks with Soph they let me go, and I went into full blown labour. So. Oh, you're 42 hours, Pip. See, it drains you. It absolutely drains you. And then when the baby's here, you can't get a sleep, you know, because that's it. Once the baby's here, you're like, I can't sleep, we need to watch this child. All you want to do is just watch your baby for hours and hours. Amanda was saying she's getting awfully paranoid. He's sleeping like longer during the night. Riley, good morning. Catherine, good morning to you. He's sleeping longer during the night, right? And when she wakes up and he's not woke up, she's like, oh my God, something must have happened to him. Like that. And nothing's happened to him, he's just sleeping. But she's got the fear, do you know what I mean? If she wakes up before him. Right, I'll need to let Mikey out. choking himself. Yeah, see, that's it. See, your boobies go south after after you've had children. Oh, have you got another one on the way in August, Catherine? Congratulations. Yes. Monday's wee scar was infected, so it was. But the wee fella likes to lie on her like this, right? And he kicks all the time at her belly, so that wasn't helping. So she had to get tablets for that. But, well, they're still bigger than mine. I've got 0. Oh my goodness, open-minded. See, when my kids were born, I was like, get their tag on, get their tag on, get their tag on. Like that. Straight away. That's it. That's your fear, isn't it? Because you want your own baby. You want your own baba. The one that's been kicking you for all the months. I've got nails flying everywhere, but there we go. I'll fix that in a minute or two. Right, where's the nail file? I've got everything all over the place today. I'm all over the place. And where's my drink? Where's my drink? I'm drinking this today. Well, see, if you get to my age 50, I mean, you've got to rely on I've got a good nature. My nature's good. When you're in these dating places, I'm got a good nature. I swim every morning. I hate the dating sites. I really do hate them. Anyway, it will be what it is. If the Lord chooses me to have someone, then I'll have someone. If not, then I'm going to be just an old maiden for the rest of my life. An old maid. Just get lots of CATs for the house. Poppy, you're trampling on expensive stuff. That's my camera. I should start a dating site, and everybody, all the men should look like Aquaman. See if you get the look, or Johnny Depp. See if you get the look of Aquaman or Johnny Depp. You can join for free. Join for free. Oh, the pictures I've been seeing of Jason Momoa pop up on my Facebook recently. I'm like, oh God. Facebook must be on to me that I like Jason Momoa because I'm getting pictures all the time of him. I'm not complaining one little bit. Yeah, did the open-minded? Did the baby ever get switched back? Did the what happened? I know she just wants to be on the live stream. That's all she wants. She's got me wrapped in her wee paw edition. She's my wee baby. Ain't you? You're my wee baby, my wee bed buddy. Ain't you? You're my bed buddy. Yes, you are. You're a mummy's bed buddy. Yes, you are. Your mummy's darling. No, cookie pie. Come and say hello to everybody then. There. There, that's what she wanted. Yes. This is what she was after all along. All of this. Because her mummy loves her. Very much. There. This is what happens. Yeah. I'm glad the babies get switched back open-minded. This is my angel cake. Yes. Yes, her mummy loves her. Yes, I do. Gonna do my nails though. Gonna do my nails and we'll do love loves later. We'll do love loves later. She would sit on me all day just getting kissed. She loves it. Mikey's no like that. Mikey, if he wants a wee kiss or that, he comes up to you. See, if you were to go over and kiss Mikey, he'd maybe growl, but he wouldn't go for you or anything like that. But Mikey, he doesn't like a lot of affection. He likes it when he wants it, but he doesn't like people just going over and clapping him. I don't know. Maybe it's because he's a boy. I'm not sure. They've got their own wee nature, I suppose. Open-minded, I know. See, things like this have happened. That's how, as soon as I gave birth to my kids, I was like, put tag on, is the tag on, is the tag on, is our tag on our ankle, make sure the tag, there's our two tags, in case one tag falls off, put double tag that child. Wild Girl, good morning to you. I'm doing my nails this morning because I'm going to be doing 2 videos, and then I want to have beach nails. I better take my big coat, but listen, see, regardless if it's raining, snowing, anything, I'm going in the water. I can assure you. That doesn't bother me. I'll have my feet in the water. I'll be dabbling in the water. I need to feel the water again, the sea. I need to see the sea. It's a beautiful wee place that we're going. I might actually take you to Lime Killings afterwards. We might go down there because I'm wanting to see if that wee shop's there. It might not be because, as I say, that was about 15 years ago I was there. But it was an awesome wee shop because it was like, it had a lot of Wicca stuff in it. It had herbs and crystals and pendants and cloaks and all sorts of wonderful things. So we'll go there. And if it's not there anyway, it's another lovely wee seaside town. And we're going over the Kincardine Bridge. I'm sure the Kincardine Bridge is one of the bridges that opens like that if it needs to. Oh, Riley grandbaby's amazing. Oh my God, he melts my heart every single day. Riley, I was just telling everybody, Amanda's got this wee mat now, right? And it's got water inside it. And inside it, it's got like sponge fish and things like that, right? So she's taking the wee fella and she's going jumpy, 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 jump, like that. And he's actually bringing his own wee legs up like that and jumping now. And I'm like, oh, look at him jumping in the octopus's face. That's it, stomp on the fish, stomp the fish. It's the cutest. I'm like, oh, look at the octopus getting stood on. Good boy. Thank you, Pippi, as he's an absolute angel cake. I tell you, do you know what it's doing to me? Is bringing me back to when Peter was just born. And see, when Peter was just born, he had 3 mums, he had me and he had his 2 sisters. And that boy, for the minute he was born, had me, Sophie and Amanda just all round him. Oh, look what he's doing, now he's doing this, he's doing that and stuff, right? And now it's me, Sophie and Amanda round wee Xander. Right, can I close the door now? See, what Mikey does is he licks himself and then he gets hair stuck in the back of his throat. Right, can we close the door now? Yeah, I'm putting the heating on as well. In fact, I'm putting my Santa house coat on. Santa baby. Oh, sitting on my expensive camera. Put that over there. Oh, it is a bit chilly. Oh, Riley, we need to get one of them. We need to get one of them so he can jump and jump. Oh, we're the lucky ones. I'm sure we are the lucky ones having him. But, you know, we've got to get pictures every day. We've got to get pictures. We've got to know exactly what he's doing, when he's doing it, how many nappies has he had today, did he enjoy his bath, all of that. Right, so this is my nail polish again, in case you didn't see it. It's called Underworld by Barry M. And it's got fishies. It's made for the beach. Ashley, good morning, lovely Ashley. Thank you for coming in. Tomorrow we're off to the beach, guys, so remember, do a pee before we get in the car. Take a wee packed lunch if you're not wanting a fish supper. Oh, Poppy's great. There she is there. After the CAT incident. I tell you, I've never got out of my bed so fast in my life. I was busy watching Jean-Luc Picard. And it was just... I was like, oh my God, I hope she's not killed the CAT. But the CAT was fine. The CAT ran away. But it was... And then she'd pull her wee leg. She's not limping anymore, so her wee leg's better. We did thoroughly check her to make sure she was not scratched or anything like that. But now, every time I'm opening my front door, I'm worried that the CAT... Maybe the CAT won't come back in now. Maybe the CAT will go, F that. I'm not going in that garden. Because it was watching the birds, because I've got my feeder up the back. And I was kind of thinking I should have stopped feeding the birds, but I don't want to stop feeding the birds. Right, so I'm going to need to do a couple of coats because it's very light when you put it on. I'll need to do a couple of coats. Thank you, Open-Minded, for dropping all the information. Thank you. Yeah, so over the Kincardine Bridge. We could have went over the other bridges, but I think there's a toll on that. And anyway, the way I'm taking this is a nicer way. And then there's Silver Sands, and then there's a place called Burnt Island. It's not an island and it's not burnt, it's just called Burnt Island. And I know there's a good chippy there because I've had chips out there before. But there's usually the shows are there, but they might not be there. Now, or saying that, they might be because it's like the Easter holidays are coming up. I don't know where we'll go tomorrow. We're definitely going to Silver Sands though. Gigi, good morning, lovely Gigi. I'm doing my nails for the beach tomorrow. See, that's nice, just that, but I want it more bluey. See, it's went on that kind of colour, so where are we? Look, so we need another coat. I'm not sure if there's a campground next to Silver Sands. There might be, Open-Minded, there might be. It's been that long since I've been there, I can't even remember. And see the wee road that you take to Silver Sands, I'll need to look out for it because it's like in the middle of houses, like a wee housing scheme, so you could drive by it, no bother. But see if you drove by it, you would end up in Burnt Island, so we'll be going to the beach regardless tomorrow. We'll be going to the beach. And then one day I'll need to take you the other direction and I'll need to take you to Ayr. And Ayr is where Rabbie Burns' cottage is. So, look, there's lots of days out that we're going to have. We're going to be going places. Because I want to take you there. That would be a nice day. And it's been even longer since I've been there. I think the last time I was there, I must have been about 15 or something like that. Not been to Ayr in a long, long time. And as I say, Rabbie Burns, right, he's got his wee thatched cottage, beautiful wee cottage. But I remember in school when we were getting taught about him, even back then, the teachers told him he had a way with the women. He had a way with the women. Rabbie Burns said. Thank you, Gigi. There, that's better looking, isn't it? He had a way with the women, old Rabbie Burns. He was a bit of a lad. You can tell that he's been one of the guys, like, your eyes light up the sky like a shining beacon. You know, it's been one of the guys. And the lasses have been swooning for him. When they cut it these days, see now it's like, I've got a bottle of wine. I've got a bottle of wine in the house. You want to come back to the house? Oh, aye. Yeah, he definitely was. He had women on the go, so he did. He had loads of women, apparently. And we even get taught that in school, and it was a Catholic school. So, we didn't ask, what does that mean? But as I got older, I realised that's what he'd done. He'd get all these women, would be telling them poems. And if you didn't know, see Old Lang Syne, for old acquaintance me forgot, that was Rabbie Burns that done that one. And everybody sings that at New Year. So see every New Year now when you sing Old Lang Syne, think of wee Robbie Burns tumbling about in the hay with all these women. Because he was a farmer. He was a farmer, and there's a wee burn as well. And he'd be walking along the burn side while he's making up these poems and all that. And you know he's making up, see now, he's just making up the poems to pull the birds. That's what it was about. He was just making up these poems to pull the birds. So he was. And he ended up very famous. There, that'll do. I'm going to tidy them up a bit, obviously, but I'll wait to the dry. I mean, they do look the same as that? A wee bit lighter, but I don't want to do another coat. That'll do. Aye, that's what he was doing, old Robert. Look, we're on to you now. Jack the Lad. That's the same. People call him Jack the Lads as well. But yeah, I had loads of women on the go. I don't even think he was that good looking, but it was the patter. He had the patter, you see, for them. Your love is like a red, red rose. Oh, that kind of stuff. Women loved that back in the day. See, now I'd be like, what? My love is like, what? No. Thank you, wild girl. I thought for the beach, because it's this one, look, it's got fishies and stuff on it, so I thought it was appropriate for the beach time. And I'm going to have to put towels down in my car because I've just hoovered out the car and we're going to the beach with sand. So I'm going to put towels down on the floor because I don't want sand everywhere. Listen, I tell you, it's not. Sometimes, see if you get sand places, it's not good. Let me just say that sometimes sand in areas is a bit nasty. Speaking from experience. Yeah, open-minded. He's walking about thinking, right, how can I pull this bird? You know, and just writing stuff down. He ended up dead famous. And see, now I'm thinking it was all patter. He's writing down all this patter to pull the birds. You know what I mean? Because back in the day, it was frowned upon if you were having that kind of relationship and you weren't married. Do you know what I mean? He didn't care. He had about 5 of them on the go at the one time or something like that. Anyway, we're going to his house. Listen, we might end up falling in love with him ourselves. Maybe the guy's got something. Even in his death, maybe we'll all be in love with this guy. Like, oh God, I seen him first. I licked him like that. It's mine now. Yes, Ashley, it's painful because I'm honest with you. I won't be crude or nothing like that. But it was on my honeymoon, so you can understand that, right? My honeymoon, we were in Kavos, right? That's like Party Central in Greece, right? Party Central, right? And we used to walk about the beach because there was some sights. Let's just say some sights. So look at the couple of people over there, and there's 3 people there. You know, we would do that, and have a laugh. But here one night, it was all that. It was Blue Label vodka we were drinking. You know what I mean? And we got into the moment of us just being married and stuff like that. But I was paying for it. I was picking sand out of places for about a week afterwards. I was like, that's never going to happen again. Ever. So, you know, it wasn't good. It was gritty. That's no romantic. You know, it killed the romance right there. Anyway, I was drunk. I was drunk and I was on my honeymoon. So, I mean, everybody else was doing it. So I was like, well, we're going to do it too then. We can't be the only ones no doing it. Come on now. We're married. Listen, I'm some lassie. You know, people see guys that I'm talking to and stuff like that. They need to know this, that I'm some woman. It takes a special kind of person to be with me. Come on, I'd be like, come on, nobody's looking. Come on, we'll go round the back. We'll go round the back of this shop here. Come on, nobody's looking. Get caught, arrested. Oh, Ashley, we were absolutely hammered. We were hammered. Do you know, I think that was the night, this, I told you this story, this is a true story as well, that we were sitting, and it was like the back of our hotel, and the owner came over to us and said, the tax man is coming round the resort. So we're going to turn all the lights out of the hotel and be very, very quiet so that we can say the hotel shut, the hotel shut. If you stay nice and quiet, we'll give you a free drink. Of course, we were like, shh, we were like that. So here, all the lights went out and we're sitting there in the back. And then about 10 minutes later, da-da-da-da-da, the lights went back on, the music came on, taxman was away, and we got a free drink. I was like, this is cool, this is cool. So, we got a free drink that night with the taxman. That was hilarious. That was the same holiday that, I caused a scene in the ocean, as usual. Caused a scene, I always do. Had a crowd round me. A crowd. And I hate that, I get dead embarrassed. The ex-husband, his wedding ring had slipped off his finger and fell in the sea. And I'm standing going, we're just married and he's fine. And this wee old couple came over and went, you're right. And I was going, no, his ring, his wedding fell. It's in the water there, look, it's in the water. The ex-husband diving down trying to get this thing, get pushed back up because the water's so salty. So these wee old women are flagging other people on the beach, come out to the ocean and all that. What's going on? The wedding rings fell, come out, everybody come out. See, by the end we had a whole crowd, it was like a school fight. We were in the middle and there was like a crowd round us. Eventually we got in the ring and everybody was cheering like that. I was like, come on, we need to go and get a drink or something like that. Let's get back to the room. Let's not go back out the room again. See, I didn't want crowds round me, but there you got it. It was like that crying. As I do. I'm an emotional person, what can I say? That was an ordeal. And then, we nearly brought back the granny. We nearly brought my ex-husband's granny, right, who was like, I think she was in her 80s. Something, we nearly brought her back something really naughty. They were selling in Greece these beautiful vases, right, or vases we call them. These beautiful vases like that, and they were black, and they had gold writing and stuff like that all over them, and we were like, oh, that's beautiful. Your granny would love that. She could put it in her wee cabinet and stuff like that. That's a beautiful wee gift. We'll get that. We put it in the basket, but we were at the checkout before I realised all the wee gold designs was people doing it in all different positions. I went, oh God, we better put that back out. I'm going, look, have a closer look. We nearly brought back the granny that. And she would have been, she wouldn't have noticed either. And she'd have had that in her cabinet, And all her wee church friends would be coming round and be going, oh, like that. See what my grandson brought me back from Greece. Oh. Golfer girl, good morning. Golfer girl, good morning. See, Sky, look, and I done something really bad back then. I don't have the item now. I don't know what happened to the item. But I had no idea, right? I swear, right? There was a shop in Greece and it had every kind of weapon under the sun. Right, weapons like axes, samurai swords, nunchucks, balls with spikes on them. They had all this kind of weird stuff, right? And I was like, oh, look at it. And I knew, you wouldn't be allowed to bring any of them through customs because they're deadly weapons. But then we came to this wee thing, right? It was like a wee stick like that, right? A wee stick. And you flicked it like that and a pole came out. I was like, look at that. That's an amazing wee thing, that, isn't it? Look at that thing. That's crazy, that. Flick. I was playing with it like that. Flick. Well, get that then. Got it, wrapped it up, brought it home. It was in my suitcase through security and all the rest of it, right? And we got it home. I don't think it was my mum and dad, right? Wait till you see this wee souvenir, mum. Flick. She was like, you didn't bring that home, did you? I said, aye. She went, Linda, you're not allowed them. They're banned. I was going, no, mum, no. Why would they sell them then? Why would they say? No, that's not. She's going, Linda, I'm telling you, you're not allowed to bring them. I was like, oh, I could have been in a police cell someplace. I could have been in. They probably just took the item off me, right? But I was like, oh, I'm an absolute criminal now, ain't I? That's me a criminal, isn't it? I'm always saying I've no criminal record. No, I might have. Ah, beautiful golfer girl. A mace, is it a mace? Actually, they had every kind of weapon under the sun. I knew you weren't allowed to bring them, but the wee stick thing, I didn't think that was anything of that. I don't even know what that's called. I call it a stick thing. I've no idea what it's called. But it would just look like a stick and you go flick and flick it and it would come out a wee pole like that. I was like, this is a great thing. Look at this. My mum was like, oh, Linda, you shouldn't have. What did I didn't do anything wrong, did I? Did I do so? So anyway, there you are. That's my smuggling story. Sky, I don't even know. I swear to this day, I don't know what happened to it. We had it as a souvenir. It was never used to hit MD or that, right? We just had it as a souvenir, but to this day, I don't know whatever happened to it. It got lost. See, there was big samurai swords and stuff like that. It was like, I was like, I don't know. I've never seen a shop like it before. That's how we went in. We were like, oh my God, look at all this. They had the start throwing stars, right? They had throwing stars. They had every kind of thing that you could possibly imagine on their walls. And we were just in for a look, and I was like, oh, you wouldn't see, I knew that. You wouldn't be allowed to take that samurai sword home with you. You're going to say it's a souvenir. They might. Our police in Glasgow will be like, a souvenir, pal, a souvenir. In Glasgow, I don't think so. Taking that off you. But the wee thing, I didn't think that was anything bad, but there you are, it was. And I don't know. At least I can own up to my mistakes and share it with you so you don't make the same thing. Don't bring that home with you. I'm lucky I never got the glove treatment that time. On my honeymoon. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure they would have said to me, like, you're not allowed this, and took it off me, but it's just the thought of me doing that. And I'm oblivious. I'm through security. Anything declare nothing. You know, I'm just going through security like that. But see, if I'd have known it was something bad, I might have been like that, going through security. Aye, these things were like balls and chains and stuff like that, you know. See, if we were allowed that kind of stuff, and a shop in Glasgow would absolutely make a fortune, wouldn't it? See, if you're allowed to sell that kind of stuff. I suppose it was like a baton kind of thing. I don't even think the police have got that, have they? Maybe they've got that now, but the police used to have like truncheons. I don't know if they're the same thing. It was just like this wee magic stick. I thought, I was like, look at this, flick, flick. Open-minded, but like, God, this is 50 Shades of Grey stuff, isn't it? I've seen this before. This is the red room. The whole house is actually the red room. That's what it would be like. Aye, so I did, well, I didn't know. I didn't know what I was doing. I know now, though, I wouldn't bring anything like that now. But probably other people have done the same thing, because it was like a cool wee thing. Because I'd be like, see this? Look at the size of this. Right, watch this now. Flick, pull. Look at that now. You know. I know I'd have been in jail. My face on the papers. We've got a newspaper here in Glasgow called The Digger. Right, and you can only buy I'll need to get it one day for you. You can only buy The Digger in petrol stations and stuff like that, right? And it's just a book about people getting charged and people in prison and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? I'd have been in The Digger, because I think they call solitary here in Glasgow. I think they call it The Digger, solitary confinement. So there's a newspaper called The Digger, and that's all it is like folk been really naughty and stuff. I would have been in it. I'd have been in it. I'd have been in the Digger for smuggling offensive weapons. I had no idea though. And they'd be like, "Hi, right hen, you look at your face. Look at you knew all right. Just look at you." I'd have got it. So I'm awfully worried about things I bring home. Are you allowed that? Are you allowed to bring this home? In Florida, one of the security guys thought I was smuggling a grenade. Thought I was smuggling a grenade, I swear to God. As I said, I've told you this story before. It was my father-in-law. He liked country and western stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Hello, Michelle and the babies. Good morning. And we got him this beautiful belt buckle in Disney. It was a lovely engraved belt buckle. It was an expensive belt buckle, do you know what I mean? But we thought, he's going to love that belt buckle. So we got him that. And it was in my bag. Of course, it was in my bag with the packets of salt that I'd taken, packets of sugar I'd taken, the saltine crackers, a million packets of them, soap for the hotel, shower gel for the hotel, napkins, all the stuff that I'd taken from the hotel, right? It was all in this bag with my NASA rockets and stuff like that, right? And my bag goes through anyway, and they go, "No, let me see the bag, and I was like, typical, my bag's getting searched again, and whose bag's that's mine? Did you pack it yourself? I packed it myself, it's my stuff. Mine. Like that. So he starts pulling out like the saltine crackers and stuff like that, and I was like, oh God, like that. It's not illegal to be taking the saltine crackers and the salt and pepper. So he's taking all the salt and pepper, soap and all that out like that. He comes to one of the rocket, he went, the kids' bag. And I went, aye, the kids. What kind of mother? I was like, aye. Like that. So he got to the bottom and it was the box, and he opened the box and it was this belt buckle, and he went, "Ma'am, we thought you had a grenade." And I was like, oh my God. No, I would never have a grenade. And I'm thinking, where the hell would I buy a grenade anyway? Do you know what I mean? But I was like, they thought I had a grenade. Usually it's drugs they think I've got, but a grenade, thought I had. Ma'am. See, I love them calling me ma'am. I'm like, oh God, I could call me ma'am all day long. We don't call each other ma'am in Scotland. So see when you're in Florida and they're going, ma'am, I'm going, oh, I love it. Going to just keep calling me ma'am, please. Just keep calling me ma'am. Ma'am, oh yes. So there you are. But I know at the bottom of the Wayne's bag. Here, you can smuggle the bloody grenade. You know what I mean? But it was all the stuff that I had taken from the hotel. I wouldn't call it stolen, because I think, see, when you pay for a hotel room, the salt and pepper and soap and all that is part of the price. I know, grenades and the flicky things that all her. But the flicky thing, why she's got something on her. Take her in for a deeper examination. Oh my God. I'm not in the mood though. I'm not in the mood for that. Can we not wait until I've had a wee drink and then we can take me in an interrogation room? Yes, Catherine, see, that's the way I thought. I didn't take the bathrobes, right? Because I didn't take the bathrobe. There may have been the odd towel that might have accidentally got taken into my suitcase for sentimental purposes like that. But we never took light bulbs or anything like that. We never took the TV or just the soap and stuff. The stuff they'd be throwing it out anyway. They'd be throwing it out. Just put it in the bag. But see the saltine crackers that you get, right? They give you. I had like a million packets of them because we cannot get them in Scotland, right? We can't get them properly in Scotland, the wee ones. I've tried other crackers, but they don't cut it the same. So I was like, I'm stocking up on them. Don't eat your saltine crackers. Give them to me. Put them in the bag. So he had to go through all that, pulling out all this stuff. And I was like, oh my God. Aye, there's milk. I took the wee packets of milk and everything. There's milk and sugar and salt and and packets of mayonnaise and ketchup and all that in this bag. And I was like, and then he starts pulling out my space shuttle and stuff, and he's going, the kid's bag. And I was like, aye, the kid's bag. The kid's bag. I didn't know these saltine crackers. But he don't, is this your, this is my bag. This is my bag. I packed. Did you pack it yourself? Yes, I did pack it myself. So it was only me to blame. Anyway, it was hilarious. I know, but I know. But I did buy, see, I bought the good Disney towels. One of them's in my bathroom that's for decoration purposes only, right? I've got it, it's like the American flag, but it's got like Mickey Mouse and stuff on it. And that's in my bathroom, and it's just to be looked at, don't dry your hands on that towel. Dry your hands on the one that's over the bath. No, that's decoration purposes only, that towel. It's a good towel. Pepsi, I've no shame, what can I say? I take stuff. Don't worry, see if I was in your house, I wouldn't be going, you know what, I might be taking that. I'm no like that. I'm no like a pure thief. You know, oh God, I don't like that candle she's got on the table. I think I'll put that in my bag. I'm no like that. It's like hotels. When I go to a hotel, I like to get my money's worth. Wee pots of jam and all. There's everything in this bag. And the belt buckle was at the very bottom, of course. Pip, I know. But see, if you're a guest and you come in and if you dry your hands, I'll let you off with it. Like, they don't know the rules of the bungalow. that's a decoration. That soap and that shampoo is also decoration. And then there's the toilet roll there. Don't use that. That's decoration, toilet roll, and then I'm off my head. What can I say? Oh, but maybe people do stuff like that. I don't know. I have my Pip. Maybe some people do. I don't know the ins and outs of smuggling rackets or anything like that. I just know they always pick me out anyway. I get picked out no matter what. It's a tattoo in the face and stuff. I look a dodgy character. What can I say? I know. Listen, I know, and I'm always like, I'm a law-abiding citizen here. I don't do anything wrong. I'm a good girl. That's how I got on with the police. If they only knew. See, that's nice. Care packages for the homeless. No, see, that's it. That's a good towel. In fact, I'm taking you in. I'm taking you in to show you the deck. Right, this is how crazy I am. Right, I'm going to... I think we all know I'm pretty crazy anyway. I'll show you the towel. Come with me. Right. You can use the Scotland towel. Right, you can use that. This is the towel. The decoration towel. See it? This towel is for decoration only. What else I've got? This stuff here is for decoration. What else is for decoration? Let me see. All this, my molten brown stuff, is to be looked at and not used. The stuff in there. The stuff behind there as well. And the toilet roll that's there is the emergency toilet roll. So there you are. Go for girls sent me that wee duck click. Quack. So there you are. That's, if he's come into the house, please don't use this towel. That's the towel for decoration. It's so that you've got something nice to look at when you're actually using the toilet. So there you are. That's the towel. That's the towel. That's the towel that's only to be looked at. It's never been used. Well, thank you, open-minded. See, I like to look at stuff when I'm doing my business. See, I've got Molten Brown products that I do use, and then I've got Molten Brown products that I just like to look at. Oh, Ashley, thank you so much. I just, and my wee net that I've got with seashells and stuff, I've got all that as well, but, you know, I'm crazy, and the girls will know. In fact, come here, I'll show you something. Oh, I showed you the other day, didn't I? The bottle of flavouring that Peter got me that's in there. I don't know if I'm going to use that because the bottle's too nice. See if anything comes in a bottle that's too nice or it's got a face on it, I can't use that. You know, it's a bath bomb that's a penguin or something like that. I can't kill the penguin. If I put the penguin in the bath, it's going to die. Well, I'm going to go, guys. I've got my videos to do, and then I've got my bag to pack for tomorrow. I don't care what kind of day it is. We're off to the beach tomorrow. It doesn't matter what kind of day it is. See if it's raining, we're still going. If it's snowing, that's different. But if it's just raining, we're going anyway. We're going to the beach tomorrow. So remember, your towel, change of socks. What else do you need? Remember, go to the toilet, a wee packed lunch if you feel, a drink. And I'll see you all tomorrow when we're going to the beach. So have a lovely day, everybody. Bye.